because the machine in the front is not so heavy. If not, the machine will only go back to the truck or something like this. So everybody has to cooperate together.
Darkness is closing in fast, doubling down the danger. It's Tord's riskiest rescue yet. One slip, and he's an ice rescuer no more.
Now we start the operation. If maybe some stones or something go out under the road and the road go, then we are finished. This is very dangerous.
The wheel loader is clinging onto the edge of the road with its forklift.
I heard the driver said he wants to piss in his pants because he's so nervous for what's happening. Everybody will be scared.
They managed to get the housing of the truck free of the rock face. But that's not even close to being the big deal here. This entire mountain road could cave in under them at any moment.
The next problem is the trailer.
The 17-meter-long truck is wedged into the sharp turn. It's precision work to get the vehicle out unharmed. Any damage now and the loss hits Tord's pocket. But he's quite keen on living to see his next paycheck.
Du har bare litt å gå på før vi er I bilen, ser du. Du må bare flytte vinkelen litt lenger ut. Ja, så kan du vri bakenden ut sånn, at du svinger innover. Andre veier, sånn, ja. Litt til. Ja.
Precision work seems to be Tord's cup of tea.
This work I like very good. Now we are in the mountain and this is good work for me. Hvis vi får bilen din litt lenger, at du kommer litt lenger opp og legger den inn, for da har du litt sånn at vi får rygga litt bakover. For jeg tror akkurat ikke dette går ennå. Ja, kjør litt til nå.
I want to move the big trucks again one more time and take the trailer a little bit more to the side so we are 100% sure that we can pass the rocks.
This has been a tense, scary rescue, and now it's getting dark too. But they're almost there. There's finally room for the rescue truck to pull the vehicle from the side.
Vi rygger bergingsbilen opp her. Så hooker vi en kjetting nedi her, opp her egentlig. Så en kjetting så vi drar bare I felgen. Ja. Vent litt!
It's working well, but the towing cable's controls are on the outside of the truck. Tord is literally standing on his toes above the abyss. One wrong move, and he is finished.
You don't can think about it. You have to think about something else. Maybe a nice girl or something like this. You have to relax.
And now we are going to move the big truck again, a bit more to the side, and then I think he's free.
Then we can leave this place and go home and eat a little bit.
Ja! Ja! Vent litt!
Things are looking good. The wheel loader has given Tord the extra firepower he needs to shift this truck. It's been edgy and risky, but now it's working.
Ja. Everything is good.
When I see the truck pass the next turn, I was very happy. It's very important for the safety that the machine is in the front now. He have 4 very good chains on the machine, and the machine have 4-wheel drive, and it's very heavy. So this will go fine.
The cliff edge drama is over.
I'm more happy. So now we go to the top. Kanskje.
When I now see the truck going and there is no more problems, I'm very happy.
And after 2.5 hours, the road is open once more. But it's not just Tord who faces dangerous situations. In the north, a monster of a crash needs a rescue. A 20-ton garbage truck has slid straight off the road, plowed through trees and landed in a ditch. It's serious. The driver and his assistant have been hospitalized. The police are on the scene. This is going to be a difficult and dangerous, heavy-duty lift. It'll need airbags, and Marius is the airbag rescue specialist.
I'm on my way with the airbags.
By the time Marius and workmate Roy get to the scene, they're already losing light fast. One look is enough to tell them this is going to be a major operation.
It's a challenge. There's very much snow. in the ditch.
The truck is wedged in deep snow. But they quickly come up with a solution.
So the plan is to use the airbags to lift it up, and we're going to use 2 tow trucks to try to pull it up to the road. It's a bit much snow, so I think it's going to be heavy.
This is a 2-part rescue operation. The truck is stranded on its side, so they'll need the airbags to set it straight. Only then can they pull it clear and onto the road. 1 truck to pull, 1 to stabilize. But first they've got to clear away the debris from the crash. Piles of snow and trees the truck smashed through. Marius and his team lock 2 wires onto the garbage truck, securing it to 1 towing rig. This will give crucial stability to the heavy truck during the airbag lift.
We got most of the rigging finished, so I'm gonna placing 2 of my airbags under.
The road is shut down for the rescue. The traffic's backing up further and further. Marius must get moving.
Everyone wants something from the great Picasso.
This was where I was meant to be.
Science and pop culture collide. And the Savage Kingdom.
Do you ever feel like your search for a hotel is just going round and round, getting you nowhere? Tell me about it. Well, not on Trivago. On Trivago, finding your ideal hotel couldn't be easier. Destination, filter, and search. Trivago compares hundreds of websites worldwide to match your search criteria. So little Snuffles here, she can have a well-earned rest. Hotel, Trivago.
For many years there was balance, and then I saw darkness rising. The epic saga continues. Star Wars: The Last Jedi premieres Saturday, September 1st on Fox Movies. This September, we leave no stone unturned on National Geographic. From the tombs of kings to lost civilizations.
So many tiny details are visible again.
The truth behind these ancient mysteries have eluded us until now.
His head was made into a trophy head.
Lost treasures. In the days and weeks after D-Day, Nazi soldiers tried their hardest to stop Allied forces from freeing Europe.
No one can be sure what's down there.
But what happened next came at an immense cost. Hitler's last stand. The smartest show about stupidity is back. Learn the science behind the world's most outlandish mishaps. Featuring reckless but relentless individuals. These guys will try anything. Science of Stupid. Leave no stone unturned this September on National Geographic. Singapore faces a growing resource challenge.
We have managed to develop Singapore in a pretty sustainable way.
To adapt, this island nation must plan and invest in new technology and research.
We grow impossible products in impossible places.
Paving the way towards a brighter future. City of the Future, Singapore. Wednesday, August 29th at 1 p.m. on National Geographic.
The race is on to get airbags placed underneath the garbage truck to get it up on its wheels.
Får vi være helt bunn her da. Legger av meg gulvstripa oppover da. Det er viktig. Det er enkelt å sette på en liten her bak her og bare løfte opp litt. Så får jeg under. Det er en gang. Ja, en god plass litt her der. You have to use a small airbag to lift first, so we got the big ones under. Ikke grava så djupt da.
Setting airbags is a high-risk maneuver. If the truck slides while they're underneath, they'll be crushed.
placing the airbags under the truck can be dangerous because the truck can fall down, and that's bye-bye Marius.
The airbags are set. Now they need to find a perfect lifting angle as they're inflated. Marius needs to move fast, but safety is a real concern. The wires securing the trucks are in place, and Marius is ready to start filling the airbags.
The worst case scenario in this operation is if the airbag shoot out and hit somebody. It's very dangerous to be hit by an airbag.
The rescue airbags are under enormous pressure. If one of them blows, a rescue worker could be hit with an incredible force. It could mean severe injury or death.
Ikke strømmen. Det ligger litt i slakken, eller ja. Og hvis du strømmer for mye, så mister vi trykken med puta, og så feirer du.
Marius has to monitor the pressure in the bags constantly. If it's out of balance, one of them could slip out of place, or worse, if the pressure is too high, they could explode.
Crap, the airbag gets out. We have to do it all over again. Thank God no one gets hurt.
The airbag shot out. It wasn't wedged in far enough. They push the bags further under the truck and try again. Hopefully this time, no accidents. With the airbags finally in a position that'll work, they can at last begin to push the garbage truck back onto its wheels.
Akkurat som planlagt. Veldig bra. It worked very well. Now we're going to pack together the airbags and we're going to try to pull the truck up to the road.
While Marius and his team are cleaning up after the first part of the rescue, the police reopen the road.
The next step is to winch it up to the road, and we're going to use 2 tow trucks, one to pull it up and one to stabilize it sideways.
Marius will use both tow trucks during the rescue, and he needs to tow at a steep angle in order to force the 20-ton garbage truck up from out of the deep ditch. He uses the second truck to secure from the side.
It's very important that another tow truck is capable to hold it, because if not, they're gonna both end up in a ditch.
They have to close the road again for the second part of the operation. He's got to be quick and accurate. The road can't be shut for long. Marius isn't taking any chances and uses all the winches on board his truck.
We have 4 winches, so I think we're gonna get this truck out of the ditch.
With all the winches attached, the truck is pulled towards the road. Marius is praying the wires will hold. If they snap, the other rescue rig will follow the garbage truck into the ditch.
If the wire breaks, then I'm in really big trouble. Hey!
For thousands of years, we've been captivated by tales of mystery and intrigue. Empires of gold and fallen cities, mythical underworlds and tombs of kings, all feared lost forever until now. Join us as we uncover some of the world's greatest lost treasures. Starts Wednesday, September 5th at 10 p.m. on National Geographic. More than 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water.
No one can be sure what's down there.
That's That's a lot of buried secrets.
It was just mind-blowing.
National Geographic is going deep, emptying the seas to solve the world's greatest mysteries.
The first stealth submarine in history.
Whatever took out the dinosaurs was terrible and instantaneous.
Drain the oceans. Saturday nights at 10 on National Geographic. Get hyped for daring new seasons this September on Fox.
911, what's your emergency?
These heroes are back, facing their toughest rescue yet on an all-new 911.
We have many enemies.
The mutants return, waging war on humans and their own kind on the new season of The Gifted. And catch this elite team snap back on duty on another explosive SWAT.
Take care of business, fellas.
All new seasons, endless excitement, this September on Fox.
As we contemplate replacing people with technology, could we become the tech ourselves one day? Believe it or not, a small town in the Midwest may have the answer. How many of you have been chipped?
It's about 70%.
70%. Each one has a tiny RFID chip, short for radio frequency identification, the kind you find in your cell phone or your credit card. It's inserted between the thumb and forefinger, technically making them walking electronic devices. Can I see?
Yeah, there it is. Right.
Ooh, I can feel it. That kind of creeps me out. Do you all feel like the benefits of this technology outweigh the dangers ultimately?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. I just think that from a privacy point of view, the ship has already sailed. I mean, half of Americans' records are out there already. It's too late. Privacy isn't a thing anymore.
Brand new series, America Inside Out with Katie Couric. Sunday nights at 10 on National Geographic.
The business was on course to make millions.
I never pictured myself being caught. I was only 25 years old, and this is where it may all end for me.
The prison was renowned as being gang controlled, completely corrupt.
I felt like a lamb being led to the slaughter.
Locked Up Abroad, Friday nights at 10 on National Geographic.
Lifting a 20-ton garbage truck with the winches is risky, and Marius is worried. The wires are doubled up and grating against each other. There's a real risk they'll rub together and snap under the huge weight of the garbage truck. If one rescue truck's wire snaps, the other recovery rig will follow the garbage truck down into the ditch. There's only one option. They've got to reset the winches at a different angle so the wires don't rub. A 180-degree switch should give them a margin of safety. They hope.
Now the truck is finally up to the road. It went very well. My equipment was good and my guys worked hard, and it might look easy, but that's because I brought the right equipment.
Marius is a man who loves being on top of his game.
This is a typical good operation for us. No one gets hurt, and we were able not to damage the truck anymore, so everybody's happy.
The final clear-up goes without a hitch. The police can finally open the road again.
Now it's getting late evening, and it's a long way to go home, so let's go.
Marius was able to overcome his 20-ton challenge, but road rescuer Frank Sebelonsen is off to face one of his own.
A Norwegian truck went off the road in the shooting field for the military. It's all I know.
Frank and his apprentice Kevin are on their way. They have no idea what they're about to get into.
I have my apprentice with me. Kevin, also called the Killer.